Hey, Corey here from Safetyman Consulting, safetyman.co, at safetymanco on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of them, at safetymanco. Today I want to talk about active shooter training or crisis management training, which encompasses active shooter and any other type of crisis or emergency situation that could affect your venue, your business, your house of worship, your school, your office, any place that you work, play, or anything. Active shooter training is something that is, at this point, is non-negotiable. You have to do it. Either you do it now or it's too late. Look at Uvalde. There are billions and billions of dollars of lawsuits against everybody who was involved in that. There are over 300 police officers there, numerous police agencies, the school board, the township, the teachers, everybody is being sued for that. And that's just the financial side of it. Let's not even talk about the mental trauma that everybody who was involved in that situation, from the people who did work or for the people who failed to do things before, during, or after that event, are having to deal with and carry and sleep with for the rest of their lives over failing to protect those children and those teachers in that school. Active shooter training is not difficult. Contact Safetyman Security Consulting, safetyman.co. I will give you a 15-minute free phone call to assess your current situation and determine what type of active shooter plan will work best for you. You can call me directly at 609-975-9275 or go to safetyman.co, fill out a quick form, pick a time, and we'll get back to you, and I will schedule that call, and eventually we can design a specific plan for your venue, your style, exactly what your fears, objectives, and goals are to make sure that you have the best plan possible. Okay? These plans that I'm giving you, I have pressure tested them. I'm training with Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, myself, a former SWAT guy, and somebody who ran the active shooter training for the entire county of Burlington starting back in 1997 after Columbine. And we perfected and we refined and we made those skill sets even better, even better, even better. Fortunately, we never had to put them in practice for an actual event. But when we talk to different agencies, from the FBI to the Israeli IDF to LAPD, we find that the tactics that we're teaching, the concepts that we're promoting are effective. And just to give you an example, the most recent training we did for a bunch of houses of worship, we talked about the 3Ds in run, hide, fight. So in run, hide, fight, the run and hide, really easy. Get off the X, get out of the area, or secure yourself in a location where the shooter can't see you or can't get to you. But the fight part, if you're not a natural fighter, if you've never been trained to fight, that's easy to say, but what are you going to do? So we talk about the 3Ds in fighting for an active shooter. The number one D is distract. We want to distract that shooter. We want to get that shooter off of his game plan. Even if it's for a second or two, we want him, her, or them to have to change their thought process, change their focus from killing people to wondering what is happening to them. So that can be as simple as throwing objects at the shooter, yelling at the shooter, rushing the shooter, all those different things. The second D in the 3Ds of fight for run, hide, fight is disable. We want to take this shooter down or pin this shooter against the wall or do something to this shooter, this active killer, to make it almost impossible for him, her, or them to continue their deadly, aggressive, illegal, immoral, terrible mission of killing innocent civilians. And then we want to disarm him. We want to take the weapon away. And this just worked. If you remember the shooting that just happened over 2 weeks ago in a nightclub out west in Colorado, where an active shooter came in, started shooting people, and there was a retired military person in there who immediately, unarmed, ran up to that shooter, encouraged another patron who he did not know to help him. They took the shooter down. They distracted him. They disabled him. They pinned him down. They disarmed him. They moved the guns away from him. And then they continued to disable him by assaulting him, hitting him in the face because he was wearing body armor. That was the only place they could hit. Hitting him in the face repeatedly with the gun and keeping him down. They did not kill him. They just kept assaulting him, disabling him until law enforcement was there and was able to take him into custody. They saved countless lives. So these 3 Ds, distract, disable, and disarm, have just proven themselves effective. And that's the methodology that I will come in and I will train your team to be able to utilize. We can do it one of 2 ways, where I can train everybody, or I can come in and do a train the trainer and provide you a video where everybody can watch, where it goes over the concepts. It's your choice. We will do what works best for your team. Contact me, Safetyman Consulting, safetyman.co, at safetymanco on all social media, or give me a call directly, 609-975-9275. Stay safe, be ready, train now.